它会在你的想法中逗留。
Ever get that feeling?
Yeah.
Like you're just rushing through life.
Yeah.
Forgetting to appreciate the good stuff.
Yeah, totally.
That's kind of what we're diving into today, I think.
Okay.
So remembering and appreciating, well, you could call it grace, good fortune, whatever, kind of resonates, right?
Yeah.
For anybody, I think, regardless of what you believe or anything, wants a little more gratitude and purpose in their lives.
Absolutely.
And this material we have is really interesting, I think, for thinking about that.
Yeah. It's all about recognizing those moments,
Yeah.
big or small, when things went right or help arrived or maybe you dodged a bullet,
Yeah.
And the text that we're looking at here really focuses on how to hold on to those moments.
Yeah.
Let them shape us.
Okay, so let's unpack this.
Yeah.
So this text, it's big on this idea of like carving past blessings into our memory, almost like etching them into stone, so they don't fade, right?
Yeah.
But it's not just about remembering, right?
No.
It's about reflecting.
Yeah.
Actively reflecting on those experiences.
Right.
To strengthen our sense of gratitude.
Yes.
And, I mean, why is that?
Well, it's about turning a fleeting feeling into something that lasts, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. How often do we experience something good and we just let it slip away?
Totally.
So if you actively reflect on it, maybe even journal about it or share the story with someone, it reinforces that positive experience. It makes it part of our narrative.
It's embedding it into our personal history.
Exactly.
This reminds me, I was completely lost in this city once.
Oh, no.
And I had no phone and no map.
Oh.
And I was just wandering around,
Oh, sorry.
and this complete stranger, right, saw me struggling.
Yeah.
And not only gave me directions, but walked me like several blocks out of their way.
Wow.
To make sure I got there.
That's amazing.
I mean, that act of kindness still sticks with me years later.
I bet.
And every time I think about it, I get this like surge of warmth and gratitude.
See, that's right. That's the power of actively remembering. It's not just about the event itself, it's about how it makes us feel.
That's true, yeah.
And those positive feelings can actually have a ripple effect,
Yeah.
on our actions and how we interact with the world.
Totally. Which brings us to this really intriguing idea from the text.
Okay.
So it's saying, receiving grace isn't enough, you got to live it out.
Right.
It uses this story of the 10 lepers, and only one returns to express gratitude and dedicates his life to service, right?
Exactly.
So it's like gratitude should be an action.
It should be.
Not just a feeling.
Absolutely. It's about letting those good things inspire us to do good things.
Yeah.
In fact, the text even highlights 3 specific ways to put this into practice.
Okay.
Serving your community.
Being kind and forgiving in your daily life and sharing your beliefs or what you've learned with others.
Okay, so it's like paying it forward, but on like a spiritual level.
You could say that. It's about recognizing that we're all interconnected, right? And that acts of kindness, compassion, sharing knowledge, they create a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. And it's not limited to like any one belief system either.
Oh, interesting.
Right. You see similar ideas in secular philosophies like humanism. You even see it in evolutionary biology.
Oh, wow.
Where cooperation is key to survival.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get real for a sec.
Okay.
Life isn't always sunshine and roses, right?
No, it's not.
And the text acknowledges this too.
Yeah.
And it offers guidance on facing challenges with faith.
Yeah.
It's about like finding that inner strength
It is.
when things get tough. Absolutely. And it's not just about blind faith either. It's about actively cultivating that inner strength.
Right.
And the text suggests practices like prayer or meditation for finding stillness.
Yeah.
Studying inspirational texts for guidance, seeking support from a community or mentors for strength and perspective.
So it strikes me that all of these practices, they're about connecting
Yeah.
to something larger than ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether it's through faith or community or even connecting with nature.
Absolutely.
It's about tapping into this source of strength
It is.
that can help us weather the storms.
Right.
You know, I remember when I went through a really tough time a few years ago, and it was my friends and family
Yeah.
that really helped me through.
Of course.
And their support, their encouragement
Yeah.
reminded me that I wasn't alone.
Absolutely.
And that gave me the strength to keep going.
Yeah, those connections can be incredibly powerful, especially during times of adversity. They remind us that we're not alone and that there's always hope, even when things seem really bleak.
Yeah, it's so true. Okay, so we've covered, like, remembering past grace, putting it into action, finding strength when things are challenging.
Right.
But the text doesn't stop there.
It doesn't.
It takes it a step further, right?
Yes.
And it's saying, cultivate a grateful heart.
It is, yes. It's about recognizing and appreciating the good things in our lives, even the seemingly small things.
Yeah.
You know, it suggests a daily practice of, like, counting your blessings.
Right.
Approaching service with joy. Focusing on what you have rather than what you lack.
Yeah.
And this isn't just touchy-feely stuff either. There's actually a growing body of research
Really?
that shows practicing gratitude can have a profound impact on our well-being.
So, like, literally just making a list of things you're grateful for can make you happier.
More than that, studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, improve sleep, boost our immune system.
Wow.
It can even make us more resilient in the face of challenges.
Really?
It's about shifting our perspective and focusing on the positive.
Wow.
And that can have a ripple effect on our entire outlook.
So this gratitude journal thing, it's more than just, like, a feel-good exercise.
It is. It's a powerful tool for personal growth and well-being.
Okay, so to wrap things up,
Okay.
we've learned some incredibly powerful tools, right?
We have.
For cultivating gratitude and living a more purposeful life.
Absolutely.
From actively remembering past blessings to putting grace into action, finding strength when things are challenging. It's about taking an active role in shaping our experience.
Yes.
And letting gratitude guide our path.
Absolutely. And with that in mind, I'd like to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
If you were to start that gratitude journal today, what would be your first entry?
That's a good question.
What's one thing, big or small,
Yeah.
that you are truly grateful for? Take a moment to really consider it.
That is a great question to ponder.
Yeah.
And on that note, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
不会忘记自己的百姓，也不会忘记自己心爱的人，他会给予帮助并懂得。